be great. And here we go. You are live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're slightly earlier than scheduled, but we are so excited about shining the light on the wonderful human that we've got joining us today. And today I am joined by Jerome. Hi, mate.
Hello.
So before I get talking to Jerome and asking him about his life as taking part in caring for somebody, I want to let you know why we're going live today. So we are going live to make unpaid and unacknowledged carers in the community visible. We want the people of Weston and the rest of the world, in fact, to acknowledge that there's people in our community doing wonderful things to, care for their community. So let's find out what it's like to be Jerome for the day. So Jerome, thank you, mate. Cheers for making, no doubt, your busy teenage life, making some time for me and all the humans out there. Can you tell us what a carer is in your words, please, mate?
Someone who cares for someone else in their family, or like, well, not even a family, just cares for someone, or they may get paid or volunteer or just to help other people, isn't it? It's just help them through their day and through their life.
Nice. So who do you help care for, mate?
I help care for my mum and my autistic sister. I help them every day, and yeah, it's just quite hard sometimes.
Okay, so describe a day in the life of Jerome, or kind of... Here we go, we're back.
Sorry, yeah, the internet cut off. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay. Oh.
I am the boss and my internet connection keeps dipping out.
Yeah,
I'm going to start again. That's okay. It's not you, it's mine. I just want to you to describe a day in the life of yourself, mate, when you're in demand and sharing your care.
So I have to help with mum with just like the normal things, but she can't really do much really. So I have to help. I have to do washing. I have to do the cleaning up, write everything, help with tea, and I also have to help my mum, because sometimes it can be really stressful. My sister's having a meltdown or something. I have to help her with that. And yeah, it can be really stressful and hard sometimes.
Yeah, that's what mate, no doubt your mum values you so much, and no doubt your family do, and I'm sure that you all pitch in where you can. And you were telling me off screen you're one of 6.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm one of 6 children.
That's a big family, man. You know what I mean? And you're 16 years old.
Yeah, 6. I was 16 yesterday. Yeah.
Happy birthday for yesterday. It's a pleasure. And it's so nice to shine light on such a a wonderful young human like yourself, because I don't think that you're recognized in the community. Can you tell me what barriers you face or what you find hard about helping out with the care of somebody?
Well, for example, sometimes we'll go out with my whole family with my sister, and sometimes she won't be able to cope, and we can't go out anymore. So there's so many times we'll go out and we won't really be able to, or we just won't go out at all because of that. That can really hinder. Or my mum just will have real issues on the day and won't be able to go out, and that's just really painful.
Yeah, and I'm sure your mum, like I said before, values you so much, and I'm sure it's hard for her to even ask for your help in the first place, because we're all quite, want to be self-sufficient, but lucky to have you. What has supported you? Where do you find support, Jerome? Is there any support for you as a young carer?
Oh yeah, there's a whole young carers program in where I live, and they help me let the start days out for us. We get to go out, and they used to, before coronavirus happened, obviously we used to go out every month and have a really nice meet up with all the other young carers, and it was a really good time. So yeah, we do lots of things with young carers.
I'm good. I'm pleased because I always worry that wonderful people like yourself don't get enough time to get out. So maybe as the pandemic changes, you'll get more time. What do you think we can do as a community to help people like you and your family? And what can we do as a community? How can we make your life easier, better?
I just think people need to just really pay more attention to us. No one really knows about us and what we do, and I just want to really spread that knowledge and let everyone know that what we do and how yeah, what it's like, what it's like for all carers, really. Not just young carers either, for all carers and what they do every day and yeah, their lives.
Spot on, mate. Sound beautiful as well. Beautifully put. You sound like a very genuine young man, and I'm sure that you're going to be wonderful things in your future, and you're ready to start college, and it's going to be great, mate. You're going to have the best life. And that's exactly why we're here. So let me just read a couple of comments. So if you're watching the video today, please leave a few comments or questions for us to answer. So Michael says here, he says, happy birthday for us yesterday, Jerome. What you said, what a young man. Fair play to you, mate. Thanks for sharing your story.
Oh, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you.
And it's really, really nice because your story is really important. And like you said, you know, creating awareness is important, and hearing your story is going to help somebody else. Yeah, so bravo, because it takes a lot of courage to come forth, you know, and say. So, and here's another one from the wonderful Laura Hayes. It says, Jerome, you do such an amazing job as a young carer. You should be so proud of yourself and everything you do.
Oh, thank you.
I know, it's a bit blushing, isn't it? Like I've put you on the spot with all
nice.
these nice comments. But I think it's part and parcel. And I think sometimes part of the awareness is letting people like you know how much value we have for you and give you these inspiring words. Because, you know, I when I was 16, I was out running around parks and sort of, I don't know, getting into trouble in other areas. And you're helping, man. You know, that's such a beautiful thing, and it must be so hard for everybody involved, you know, but you no doubt shine forth. So I was going to ask you if you make time for yourself, but you've told me you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Great.
Sorry. Yeah, what I just like to say, like, elaborate on it.
Well, I'm making conversation, really.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough.
Cool, man. Well, at the minute, are you aware of the Alliance Homes Carers Heart campaign?
Yeah, I put one up on my window. Yeah.
Cool, man, because you'll never guess what I've done. I've also done one. Now, I want it's cool, isn't it? I want everybody that's watching the video today to take part. And there's actually an event on Facebook called the Alliance Homes Carers campaign, or vice versa. Just tap it into Facebook or Tinternet. Something's going to happen. And I want you to all get involved. I want you to create hearts, and I want you to dress your windows in these hearts to show your awareness. And when maybe Jerome's out with his mates this week and he's hanging out and he's walking the streets being cool, I don't know, he'll see those hearts and he'll know that we are all I don't know what's the word, acknowledging him and people that are like him also. Sophie says, you are an inspiration, Jerome. This is great, isn't it? You should just come live every day and just to hear these beautiful comments. Just to make sure that you know. Yeah, and it goes out for everybody that's like you. It absolutely goes out, and you're shining. And I'm so looking forward to your future, because if you're so beautiful and caring now, imagine if you could take that into the future and make a change for somebody else that's younger, that's happened to have maybe following in your footsteps. So, Jerome, as we come to the last little bit of our live talk today, is there any last words of wisdoms or any knowledge that you would like to share with the humans of Weston today?
No, I don't think so, no.
We've covered it all, haven't we, mate?
Yeah. No, not really.
Well, okay, cool. Well, we'll just let Natasha give her comment over, because what has happened now, people catch up with the interview and the comments start coming in. And as I'm saying goodbye, I'm still trying to read them. So this one says, thank you so much for sharing your story. This is from Natasha. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Jerome. Raising awareness of young carers is so important, and you are so brave for doing this interview and sharing your experience. A real life superhero. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, cool, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Natasha. I am sweating quite a bit here, to be fair.
It's a warm day, and I told you these interviews are fun. We're not too serious, we're very informal, and we just want to get across that, you know, that we're completely human here, and so people can associate with us. Most importantly, you know, you show your human side, people are like, oh my god, there's humans out there doing these stuff that I'm doing. So you're leading the way. I believe that's everything. Jerome, I'm gonna end our interview now. Thank you very much for taking the time to be with us today.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well, yeah. Thanks, and thanks everyone for watching. Thank
cool.
you, and thanks for what everyone said as well. That's really, really nice. Really
Oh,
nice.
bless your heart, mate. You're going to be such a fine human, and you already are. So one more. Amazing young man. You and all of the other young carers are the reason why I love my job, working with you all. And that comes from Sarah.
Sarah.
See, and what a beautiful network there is behind the scenes. You know, all the people that support you, and you support you, and your beautiful mum and your wonderful sister. You know, just bravo. We're going to sign off because it is very warm today, and we're all stuck in our studios. And we need to get outside and get some fresh air. So
Yeah,
again,
it's really hot. Yeah.
yeah, I know. Being put on the spotlight as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, everybody who's taken the time to leave a comment today. We are so gracious, so grateful for the experience of being able to talk to the carers and the young carers that are in our community. You know what to do. Put your hearts in the window, wear your heart on your sleeve, and tell a carer how much important they are. I believe that's how for now. I believe so. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.